And so Chase, you had said one of the things in terms of you have new ideas to financial planning. So maybe give us some thoughts there. I know even years ago, people would just do 60-40 stocks to bonds, right? And that was like the whole plan. Now that might have worked in like the 1980s when interest rates were 18%, but that might not be the same plan anymore, right? There's different ways to build plans these days. Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, it really comes down to, a lot of these younger advisors they may be coming from different industries, or they're they just graduated college or whatever the case may be. And they've really been exposed to, now the effects of COVID and, rising interest rates. It's really going to mold their picture of how they build financial plans moving forward for, their clients. So, it's a very, I wouldn't want to say uncomfortable world right now, but it's a world where, you're under some pressure as an advisor, and that's where you really learn.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to say, and sorry to interrupt, Derek, the idea of like technology constantly evolving, I think the idea of, financial planning is constantly evolving. Like you were saying, Derek, where it's like, think about all the old rules that are, being called into question, the 60-40 portfolio. Right. That was a portfolio that for years had been the sort of benchmark to get people through retirement, and with interest rates being where they are and with inflation, as you were saying, Chase, is, clearly here and not going anywhere. It just filled up my gas tank. And it was like, good God. Yeah. Questions like, again, the 60-40 portfolio, is that sort of, dead or passe for the time being? They used to have like the 4% rule, which was okay as long as you would draw less than 4%, but that came out in the early 90s, but in a completely different time. Right. Same as the rule of 100, where, you used to take your age and minus it from 100, and that should be in your investment mix. And these are all things that are just like, okay, well, longevity is changing, where, actually I've heard Rick Edelman say like, oh, it should be a rule of 110 because, people are living that much longer with medical technology. Right. And the same idea, the 4% rule was back when bonds were paying 6-7%, which they're nowhere near paying right now. So, and gosh, it just, there's so much of it. Like Derek, even remember some of the products that we used to, sell years ago. They're just not even in existence anymore, or it's some things that guarantees of 4 to 5%, so you constantly, the financial industry is always evolving. And if you're not there at the forefront of it, then the clients are missing out.